Lonely no more.
These two people have been lonely in their lives, and it's good that they found each other, even in this generic way.
Yes. Welcome to Cliff Alert. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Marriage at First Sight, season number 15, episode number 2.
And today we will be focusing on Lindy and Miguel. But before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe, and we appreciate your support.
Yes, indeed.
So we have Lindy, who is 29 years old. She has a doctorate and she's a physical therapist.
Correct.
And she comes from a very strict background.
Right.
Her parents are divorced.
Yep.
And she has had some experiences, but not a whole lot because she was raised in a sheltered environment.
Yeah, it seems like she has really learned from that experience certain things that have moved her to really look at this whole process, this marriage process, in a very different but very serious way.
One of the things a friend said is that she gets hangry.
Hungry and angry.
Don't look at me when you say that. What are you... Let's move on.
Okay.
Lindy gets, she just want to be fed at an appropriate time. The emotional situation rises to the level of anger. I can understand that sentiment. I truly can. Miguel is 35 years old. He is a scientist. He also has a doctorate degree.
Writes for a pharmaceutical, right?
Writes for a pharmaceutical company.
Yep.
He seemed like he is a regular kind of guy. However,
Talkative.
he talks a lot.
Talkative. Talk your ear off.
I hope she gets earplugs because this dude, he even admitted...
He can go.
He admitted that he can be too much.
Yeah. A little extra, huh?
Yeah. And while he was talking to his friends, he kept saying what she can do. And his friend reminded him that he got to put out the same energy for her as he wants her to do stuff for him.
I think part of that, from his perspective, is a little bit of a nervous kind of response to the situation that he's going through, which is typically not how it happens.
Well, evidently, he said he's had some rough experiences in the past. His friend said he ignores quite a few red flags.
Which is not a good idea at all.
So that's why he's in this place where he is right now. And both of them said that they are lonely and that they needed or wanted someone in their life.
Even though this is kind of like an unorthodox process that they're going through, it seems like they're both ready to be in this place with one another. Do you think they're well matched?
I'm not sure. I say that all the time, but I think it's too early to tell. But the flags I see is Lindy potentially could be high strung.
Okay.
That's what I see. And Miguel can be condescending. He did say that he wants to be smitten with his wife when he lays eyes on her.
I think that there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, as a sentiment that he expressed prior to. I think that he really is looking for, most guys are looking for, a nice looking wife and all that, and I think he got it.
I think Miguel has a certain type, and I'm not sure Lindy is that type.
Okay.
He wanted that partner that he could walk through life with.
Yeah.
And Lindy, she too wants someone who could center her, but they will clearly have issues going because Lindy doesn't have a whole lot of life experience because she comes from that sheltered background. So when she gets excited, she may overthink things a lot. And if this dude is into Dungeons and Dragons, he needs someone who can be open-minded and clear-free and roll with him because clearly he plans to indoctrinate her into that lifestyle.
Right, because he's a gamer and all that. It just seems like he has a definite plan.
So I'm not sure Lindy, being sheltered as she is gonna understand this whole thing. In her confessional, she did say that she thought it was cute that he had a hobby, but
she sounded like she was being a little polite with that.
She sounded like she not only was she being polite, she thought it was his hobby.
Right.
And she doesn't understand it's a little bit more than a hobby.
Okay.
For people who participate in this stuff.
All right. So that may be something potentially that's going to be an issue for her down the line.
Her friends also indicated that Lindy could spiral out of control emotionally if she does not understand stuff or if she does not get her way. When he saw her, he seemed like he was pleasantly surprised.
He certainly was. He definitely was. And by the looks of that kiss that he laid on her at the time that after they took the vows and all that and all, he was really into it. He really laid that kiss on her.
Okay, but I didn't really see him attracted to her.
You don't think so?
I didn't see it. I didn't see that spark, that chemistry. But she was giddy.
She was.
And she responded like a teenager when after they were married. She was so excited. She was like almost childlike in her excitement. I don't think that he thought that was a turn on.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because he seemed like he was a little laid back in the
yes, yes.
He was a little reserved.
Yes, like I said, his reaction, I agree with you, was laid back, but I think that he liked what he saw. At least that was my impression.
Okay.
And I think his family members were pleasantly surprised as well.
Well, his sister Priscilla was there. It's good to see that he had some family show up, but his friends were there, and he seemed like he had some solid friends, and she too seemed like she had some solid friends.
Yes.
It just appears to me that both of them, although they are different, I think they have a potential of doing well together.
I think they have a potential of doing well together, but I'm like you. The jury is, still out on that. Yeah, it's early. It's early.
Yeah.
It's definitely early for these two. And I would like to see how she deals with, his little outside interest.
Yeah, well, Lindy likes to travel, so hopefully there's some traveling in their future, and he can work anywhere because he's a medical writer for a pharmaceutical company.
Right.
And she
goes to the hospital every
She
once
goes
in
to
a while,
the
right?
hospital. She said
For
every
patients.
once in a while. They looked good together, but I'm not sure if Miguel got his type. One thing I found that was curious, Lindy's father did not show up.
Yeah, there was an issue regarding that from her standpoint. She obviously wanted him to be there and all, but it seems like they're going to have some things to work out. I just hope that they can really move together, through this getting to know one another process and make the adjustments necessary to be successful. That's what I want.
Well, I think Lindy got a lot to learn, and she got to learn them quickly. Because Miguel is gonna be a handful, and she's gonna be a handful as well.
I think he has the potential to be one, but maybe Lindy is, like I said, she got her situations going on as well too. So we'll see about this one, y'all.
Anyway, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. We'll see you in the next bit. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.